Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review. I am your host, the Report of the Week. Wow. Whenever I do one of these, I'm almost bouncing out of my seat with just sheer excitement. You have to keep in mind though, the world of food reviews is a very crazy and oftentimes delicate thing. And in this realm of food reviews, there exists a certain pyramid, so to speak, of excitement. And there's always that baseline. And then there are some releases that I'm thrilled about. And this is one of those things. The Nacho Fries from Taco Bell is probably my favorite thing on the menu, to be quite honest. Aside from that, I really like their Baja Blast. I'm glad they still have that. But the Nacho Fries, they released them back in February. They had them on the menu for about a month or two, and then they discontinued them. Well, they're back. They're back, and I hope that they're just as good, if not better than ever. And fingers crossed on that. So, I went over there. I got myself the Nacho Fries, which costs, I think, $1.49 this time around. They come then with the Nacho Fries, along with the Nacho Cheese, okay? And then I got some stuff for me. I got a Baja Blast, got a Chalupa, and all the fixins, as they say. But today we are focused, primarily anyway, on the Nacho Fries. Now, first and foremost, if you are interested, I just, recommend check out the newest VORW radio show. It's on SoundCloud. You could find the link to it in the description, in the cards, and also in the pinned comment there. It's a radio show I do every week. It's about an hour long, but it's just something really laid back, chilled out that you can listen to. And I really recommend you check it out if you have the free time. But listen in. Anyway, on to the fries of the review, as the saying goes. The Nacho Fries. Before we delve any deeper, I think a lot of us will sometimes wonder, well, why do they call them Nacho Fries? Right? Like what's in a name? That's a very important question, and I actually have the answer for you. I looked into this. I spent a couple hours researching these fries so I can get to know them better than I know myself. These are called the Nacho Fries because, in a literal sense, they're Nacho Fries. They're mine. I bought them, and that's why they're in my possession for the review. But, if you want to have your own fries, you can buy them from McDonald's, Taco Bell. And this also is what they call Nacho Cheese, because it's Nacho Cheese. They came with the fries, so I have it. It's my cheese. All right. Fries, thicker cut, fried, seasoned with Mexican seasoning, come with cheese dipping sauce. We'll try them. I'll let you know what it tastes like, and we'll go from there. Nacho Fries from Taco Bell going in. Nacho Fries. Nacho Fries. Nacho Fries. What a conundrum, huh? Crazy. What's in the name, right? How do they taste? I am pleasantly, I don't know if I want to say surprised, because what I had with this one, I had kind of a set of expectations. Because when I first tried these fries out back in February or so, I remember sitting there and I remember really enjoying them. And then every subsequent time I would end up going to Taco Bell, I would end up getting these fries or whatever it is that I would get. And every subsequent time, I'd get these fries and they would be consistently good. So, of course, when they took them away, I was devastated. But they're back, and what I was really hoping for this time around is I was thinking to myself, I just hope that they're as good as the first time. Because the first time they were released, they did an excellent job with it. I mean, for a taco place to branch out to fries, which, they don't really specialize in, it's either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be really good, or not so much. And as I said, they hit the nail on the head the first time. So today I've just been kind of keeping my fingers crossed, and I've just been hoping that they meet or exceed kind of the established standard. And I'm very pleased to say that they meet, and I believe they maintain the standards. Now, these fries, in my opinion, I like that they're a little thicker cut because you're kind of getting a little more. They're not shoestring fries. They're a little thicker, and I think they kind of pack a more robust flavor, so to speak. But they're pretty good. They have a crunchy shell. You can see that it is, firm. It has structural integrity. I imagine with enough of these, you could probably even make a skyscraper. Let's not put our money where our mouth is, though, and let's just say we hypothesize that to be a case. But, they have that structural integrity. They they have that crispy crunch to it. And I always like the Mexican seasoning that goes on it. I don't think they've ever actually disclosed what is on, what makes the Mexican seasoning what it is. And I've been looking into that, and a lot of people, they haven't really figured it out. But it has some nice flavor to it. These fries are one of those things where the sauce, in my opinion anyway, is not mandatory. Like, there are some things, if you don't get the sauce with it, you're not going to make it through in one piece. That's all that I'm going to say. Some of those things, no sauce, no future. But with one of these, I'll tell you, it holds its own. You don't necessarily need the nacho cheese dipping sauce. But I think it serves as a nice accompaniment anyway. At least from what I remember the first time. And if my memory stands correct, nothing has really changed too significantly. So I'll try it with the nacho cheese. I'll let you know my thoughts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the nacho cheese, it's not something that is absolutely mandatory with this one. So you can choose your fate. You can say, well, do I want to just live, more safely and eat the fries as they are, or do I want to live on the edge and be the adrenaline junkie that I am and consume these with the nacho cheese? So you can choose your fate when it comes down to this. The nacho cheese, though, very creamy, so it really gets in there good. It blends in really well. It's just cheesy, not much else to it. It's not really plasticky, I'm thankful to say. But it goes well with the fries. I mean, it really blends together. It complements it well. It goes really nice with the Mexican seasoning anyway. And it's one of those things. I think it's a good accompaniment to the fries. Not necessary, but I am very pleased to say that the fries are just as good as they were the first time. They're definitely maintaining the standards, so to speak. And I think they just did a good job with this. I'm always very happy whenever a place brings back a good old favorite item and, it's not too changed from the first time. So, I think they realized they had a really good thing going. They're not going to tweak it much. And I think a lot of people, myself included for sure, will really appreciate that because I sure do. I'm very happy they brought it back, and I'm happy that they did a good job with it too. So if you liked them the first time, you're going to like it this time, that I can guarantee you. Therefore, out of 10, 9.5 is my rating because I looked very favorably upon them throughout their entire run, and I continue to do so now. So, yeah, I think it's just a good, a good all-around snack from Taco Bell. You could eat it anytime you want. I think perfectly. It's actually kind of a nice, late afternoon snack. So, once you're kind of winding down your day, maybe it's like 4:20 p.m. The day's coming to an end. You can just kind of loosen the tie, go over to Taco Bell, and just get some Nacho Fries and have a nice snack to finish the day off. Anyway, my conjecture. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you could check out the radio show on SoundCloud or on Shortwave if you're interested. That's all that I have for you. I'll catch you again in a few days with another video. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'm your host, the Report of the Week.